Hello again, and welcome back to the Underground Treehouse Podcast, a podcast that discusses and reviews music of all genres. I am one-fourth year host Ruben. Joining me as always is Keenan.
What up?
Isaac.
Hello, hello.
And the man formerly known as Marcus.
Hi. Yo, I'm fucked up right now.
You didn't think I was going to do it,
Yo,
huh?
those
You didn't think I was going to do it.
Those vodka spiked ICs got me fucking lit right now.
So this week we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a topic-based discussion around our guilty pleasures. Guilty pleasures, it can range from songs, artists, albums, anything having to do with music.
What is a guilty pleasure, sir?
So for the most part, it seems like a guilty pleasure is something that you listen to that you enjoy unironically, and something that is out of your usual comfort zone.
Yeah, it's just trash, dog.
That most people would probably not be a fan of.
Yeah, that's
So
trash.
I actually wanted to ask you this, just to clarify real quick.
Okay.
Do you guys think a guilty pleasure needs to be like objectively bad, or
yeah,
does it just
100%.
need to be?
So think about it in movie terms. You know, like if you find a movie that's extremely fucking bad that you like, but other people don't like, that's a guilty pleasure right there. Boom.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's
So I guess
part
so.
of it.
Oh,
And
fast.
it's also something that you feel guilty for listening to, like that other people don't, just because they don't like it.
So it's safe to say it's accumulation of all these kind of things,
Yeah.
essentially. Okay.
Yeah.
So it being bad has to do with it as well. Okay. So we can add that in. With that being said, I do have some honorable mentions because I think some of the picks I had aren't objectively bad, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
And then, of course, at the end, after we get rid of all of our guilty pleasures, we're going to go ahead and read off our Instagram followers' guilty pleasures as well. We posted a question on Instagram. Keep an eye out for those. We're going to do these hopefully once every month.
Give the plug for our Instagram.
Oh, yep. Thank you, sir. Instagram at the Underground Treehouse Pod. Like I said, I think we're going to try to hope to do one of these topic-based discussions at least once a month. And we're always going to post a question on Instagram, and we want you guys to give us your thoughts and your answers on whatever the topic is. We just want to get everybody involved. You know, it just makes it a little bit funner for everybody, including ourselves.
Yeah, if you guys are involved, it makes things a lot funner. So go ahead and just shoot your questions at us, shoot your recommendations, all that shit. It's
And
a lot
feedback.
funner for us. Yeah,
Yeah,
feedback.
and
is
feedback,
a lot.
yeah.
Let's keep it real with
Yeah,
us as
keep
well,
it.
please.
Exactly.
100.
100.
A stack.
But before we get into all that, as always, we're going to go ahead and give you our music recommendation of the week, as well as our local beer recommendation of the week. Marcos, go ahead and... No, Marcus, actually. Go ahead and start us
What
off.
up, baby? Yo, these guys got me fucking lit off of spiked vodka, or what is it, spiked iced tea.
Scotch iced
baby.
tea.
My music recommendation this week is Dying Wish, bro. Woo! A death metal fucking band with a woman lead singer. Crazy ass vocals. Yo, she's featured on a song from Knock Loose called Serpent's Tooth. Disgusting vocals, bro. Disgusting. This shit goes
Damn.
so stupid hard, bro. I swear I squatted at least 315 today because I was listening to that shit. Shit was dumb nuts. Listen to that shit.
Fuck yeah. Keenan?
My recommendation this week is the album 40 Ounce to Fresno by the pop punk band Joyce Manor. It just came out
shit.
June 10th, so a couple days ago.
Let's
Joyce
go.
Manor.
Shout out Joyce Manor.
Check it out.
Shout out Joyce Manor.
Damn.
And if you're in LA and you're able to get that Burger Lords collab drop, send it my way, please.
Yeah, bro, we'll
I
pay you
will
double.
Yeah, I'll pay you double for that.
Yeah, we'll
please.
pay you double. Send that shit to us.
And if you got the hot sauce, please
What size
hook
are
it
you?
up.
What size are you, Keenan?
Nah, the record, son.
Oh. I want a shirt. Get me a fucking shirt. Size medium.
They got that alt cover collab with Burger Lords. I guess it's a vegan restaurant in LA.
Oh, that's cool as
that
fuck.
Joyce Manor did a collab with. So 40 Ounce of Fresno, new album by Joyce Manor. Check it out.
That's so sick.
Sick with it.
Hell yeah. Isaac?
So lately, I've been listening to a lot of movie soundtracks. So I've been actually watching the fuck out of some Quentin Tarantino movies.
Let's go.
Specifically watching movies such as Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained. And bro, the soundtrack to
Yes.
Django Unchained
Yes.
is dummy hard, bro.
Yes.
I listened to the whole soundtrack. I'm sorry this isn't like a specific band or a specific song. Well, I guess a specific song would be Unchained by Tupac featuring James Brown. Of course, it's one of those just like remix songs, but it's during the scene where Django busts in and starts killing all of them racist fools with the double pistols. So sick. The entire scene was beautiful, but the song just added so much more
Yeah.
to it. Also, shout out 100 Black Coffins by
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross. Shout out that movie. Shout out Quentin Tarantino, and thank you.
I feel like I'm the only one that ever listens to fucking that ever listens to movie soundtracks. It's nice to know that Isaac recommended one
Interstellar also has one of the greatest movie soundtracks of all time.
of all time, baby.
Score.
Score.
Score, my bad.
Okay.
The
It's a
original
fucking score.
music
Hans Zimmer.
composed for the movie, as Keenan just
By the
alluded,
legendary
Hans
fucking
Zimmer.
pimp.
So sick.
Hans
The
Zimmerman.
main theme goes absolutely banana nuts crazy off the dome piece.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, bump that shit in the fucking club. You have all the bitches shaking their ass.
To the Interstellar, yeah.
The Interstellar theme song.
Fucking stupid. My recommendation of the week is going to be Terrace Martin's The Polyseeds present Sounds of Crenshaw Volume 1. Terrace Martin is like one of the forefront figures in the modern like neo-jazz soul music era, I guess you could say, of the current era. It's a solo project in that he's like the main artist that kind of put this project together, but he basically brings a whole band together and he has all these cool features with different singers and stuff. This is a absolutely amazing album. Please listen to the whole thing. Okay, moving on to the beer recommendation of the week.
Ooh, let's get it, bro. That shit
Our beer
busting.
recommendation of the week is going to be the Marble Beer Safe Word IPA. It's a very interesting IPA because it has a lot of fruit added in it. Pineapple banana right here off the can. A sensory experience so intense and dank, you're going to need a safe word. Woo.
Also,
And the safe word is
IPA.
word.
Right? Is that it? I guess
yes.
our
Yeah.
choice IPA. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's IPA then. I don't know.
also,
Bro, you got to slam dunk it. You just fucking alley-ooped it. And you're like,
Also-
IPA?
Oh, I don't know.
don't.
Because it was on the can. That's why I was like, and the safe word is. You want to redo that?
Jesus Christ. No, I just got it now.
Yeah,
Bro.
what? How did you get
I
that?
fucking.
Bro. I'm like, he's like,
This was gonna go with the
fuck?
this was gonna go to a dominatrix and just forget his safety again. Fuck.
Bro.
IPA. She's
That
like,
video I sent the
smacking
other
me
day
up.
of Kurt throwing up the alley oop and he missed the dunk. And then
Oh,
he still got hit with the
dude.
ball. That's you,
That's
fam.
me. Fuck.
Fuck.
I still got it. It bounced off the rim a little bit, but I still got it.
I mean, he made it into the hoop, but I mean, he twisted his ankle.
Went down.
Hey, but don't forget the contributions to it.
Marble Brewery, with this beer specifically, is collabing with the RNDC and Total Wine, and a portion of these sales is going to support those affected by the New Mexico fires. Right here on the sign outside of Total Wine, it says, for every 6-pack of Marble Safe Word IPA sold, a portion of the proceeds will go to the local charities to help those affected and volunteering. So not only is it an amazing beer that'll quench your thirst, it's going for a very, very good cause.
Yeah,
Shout
it's
out.
pretty good fucking beer, and we have had a lot of intense fires here over the summer and spring. So any contribution would be really awesome. You guys should get a 6-pack.
Absolutely. All right. The topic of the day, of the week, our guilty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures, baby. Let's fucking go.
Our guilty pleasures. Again, we kind of went over what constitutes a guilty pleasure. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is each person will give our one guilty pleasure. Or like we'll go one by one. I'll say one off and then we'll go through until everybody's done. And then again, we'll go ahead and we'll read off all of our followers' comments as well. So I'll start it off. Shit. I want to start it off by giving my honorable mentions. And the reason why I said that these were honorable mentions, like I said earlier, is if we're going to go off the basis that a guilty pleasure song is objectively bad, I don't think these songs are objectively bad. Now, that's kind of up to interpretation, I guess. I'll see what you guys have to say. But my two honorable mentions are going to be two songs from Sarah McLachlan. They're
Shout
going to
out.
be Sweet Surrender and Possession. I think, what makes it a guilty pleasure for me is that it's not in the realm of my genre by any means, but I think objectively they're really great songs. And Possession specifically has a cool concept of like, she was basically like in a Bjork situation where she was getting like mail and letters from a stalker who was like basically trying to kill her and shit. And she got that concept and turned it around into a song basically. And the whole song Possession is about like the perspective of the stalker stalking somebody.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
fucking
actually
dope.
Fucking next level right there.
It's fucking wild. And for it to be like a mainstream song is, it's
Even
like
better.
up there.
Yeah.
Even better.
So it's not the song that plays during the dog commercials where they're all sad.
No, it's quite the opposite actually.
Okay. Well, shout out.
So those two, and then my other one is gonna be "Me and You" by Cassie. I mean, come on, if you can't listen to that song and think that isn't one of the coldest beats ever made, you're just lying to yourself. Cassie is like way out of my realm, but I think objectively it's a decent song.
It's a
I
fun
think
song.
anybody could
I have
listen
a
to it. Yeah.
fucking banger of a fucking guilty pleasure that I just came up with it right now. Whenever you're done.
Oh, we'll get to you. This shit better be good.
It is because
Interrupting
I've
me
heard
and
a
shit.
lot of fucking people just tell me, "Damn, you listen to them on a regular basis?" Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So those are my honorable mentions. All right. To get to my very first guilty pleasure song, it's gonna be the honky tonk pop country fucking genre within the genre. Chris Young, "Getting You Home." If you know me, you know that I absolutely disdain pop country.
Right.
Even aside from just standard country bands, I'm not even really into country as a whole. But yeah, it's just something that I've just never gone into, and it's something that I have like zero interest in. But dude, tell me why one of the most generic sounding pop country songs ever is like one of my favorite songs. I don't know what it is. It has the typical like country guitar riff. It has the overemphasized fucking Texas accent. It has like the oh, we're going out, we're gonna get drunk and fuck later. Like it it's just everything that pop country encapsulates that I usually hate, but for some reason it just works in this song. I don't even remember when I first heard it. I don't even know how this shit came into my rotation, but it's never left.
It's never left.
So when was the last time you played it?
Today. Played it today. It's
Because of the podcast, or you genuinely put it on?
no, mostly because of podcasts, but
Okay.
it's like something that I will put on when I'm at work or
When's the last time you genuinely listened to it?
sometime this week.
That's fucking comedy.
It's legit a regular song in my rotation. So yeah,
Okay.
"Getting You Home" by Chris Young. That's my number one, and I love that shit.
Shout out. That's a good one.
All right.
All right, a guilty pleasure of mine. So we've all been there, right?
We have not.
You've never been there?
Nope.
Nope, not even a little.
Not even a little.
Oh shit,
Give
my
us your
bad.
trash ass taste.
Okay, my bad. Okay. Well, as I was dumpster diving looking for this song, I stumbled across this in 8th grade. As we all have been there, except for Marcus over here. A little band called Hollywood Undead.
Oh, let's go. I've been there. I've been there.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
been
You in
there,
the same
yes.
dumpster, fam?
Yes. We were in the same dumpster, actually.
No, that shit was trash, but it was fucking
We're-
recycling, so
we're
that shit was on repeat.
Recycling, bro. Picking out fucking Coke cans, bro. For that fucking pennies, bro.
Yeah, you put a
We're
little
right
bit
there.
of sand in it, so that way it weighs more, and then you get more money from
Yes,
the
sir.
cans. All right,
Man, you
life
got-
hack, baby.
Give
Put a
us that.
battery in that bitch.
Give us that Hollywood Undead, bro. That shit, dude. You be blasting that shit while mom driving, bro. I'd be thinking about life.
Bro. Hollywood Undead. The reason why this is a guilty pleasure of mine is because before they went like all, butt rock and stuff, like they were just straight up like rapping with the rock, and some of those lyrics were pretty, like, going back now, it's pretty hard to listen to, but at the end of the day, it's so fucking catchy. Examples include songs like Undead, Number 5, Bitches, Dead in Ditches, Bottle and a Gun.
Bottle and a gun, bro.
Bro.
I'll spit the whole fucking verse right now for you right now.
Bro, shout out, shout out all those fools, bro.
I'll put
They
on
just
a-
made the most raunchy ass fucking music, and you're over here, an 8th grader, just being like, yeah, I hope you know that I want to fuck your holes, and you're just like not understanding like what they're actually
Oh,
saying.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're just going along with it, and yeah, Hollywood Undead was a pivotal part of my childhood growing up, and I understood now why my parents hated my musical taste. At first, I thought they were being big ass haters, but now looking back on it, it was probably very inappropriate.
They're like, what
But-
the fuck is this that my
Yeah.
son's playing right now, bro? This fool's fucking.
Bro, I was was faded off the Papania when I was listening to that shit, bro. But it was very nostalgic to me going back and listening to it. All the rapping shit, all the beats are like super like.
The beats are good.
The beats kind of go hard.
Yeah, they go hard.
They're very synthesized, meaning like they just have like this like quality about them that is so like MySpacey. Bro, their songs sound like the way Axe body spray smells, bro.
Oh,
No lie
shit.
though, no lie. I swear to God, if I remember correctly, I swear Undead was like my fucking profile song. When you clicked on it, it was the first song
On
that
MySpace?
came up.
On
Yeah.
MySpace?
I swear to
Fuck
God.
yeah, bro. With the little like interpolation of Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne.
my God.
It's literally that's Crazy Train. Like you're not slick, bro, but it was fucking hard, bro. When he said, "I'm a god, motherfucker," and it's Judgment Day, I was like, "Oh yes, dog." I'm failing math, but I feel like a god right now, bro. That shit
I'm
fucking
literally
went
failing
hard,
geometry,
bro. That shit
Oh,
was.
that's fucking funny.
It was just good times. Hollywood Undead, and shout outs to the old Hollywood Undead. Their new stuff is cool now, and I respect that they're making music that
Nah,
they
that
want to
shit's
make
so
now.
trash.
But all the stuff with Deuce will forever live in my heart, and I appreciate them for what it was at the time. Thank you,
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be who I am right now if I didn't listen to them.
bro. If I didn't hear, oh my God, is it true you screwed my mom? Fuck yeah, bro, that pussy was bomb. I don't know where I'd be right now.
I don't know exactly.
They
bro.
literally said that,
That's
bro.
I'd be lost in life,
Bro,
right
they
now.
were the most raunchy shit at the time, bro.
Jesus.
Like
I'd be a fucking crackhead right now, dude.
without them, yeah, I'd be a crackhead if I didn't listen to them, bro. They saved me, bro. They pointed me towards the light, bro.
This is who I don't want to be.
Yeah. Also, they were good. Yeah, exactly. Also, they had super problematic lyrics, super problematic. But you know, sometimes you got to just bat an eye when it comes to nostalgia, or maybe you don't. That's up to you to decide. But for me,
It's
good
worth
band.
it.
Keenan,
That's funny.
Marcus, what the fuck you guys got?
Keenan, yeah, let's go with you.
So I got the smash hit #1 radio hit Fireflies by Owl City.
Oh, let's go,
Dude, when I
What
heard this
the
song,
fuck?
like everyone in school was playing it. And this was like probably high school for me. And so I was in the middle of like my heavy metal phase, I guess I would say.
Right.
And so just listening to this song, just I hated it. I hated it. But I think it was just played so much. So I was like, let me check this out.
Give it a
And
genuine shot.
I got hooked on those beeps and boops. Dude, I was like, all right, this isn't bad. And then it was one of those songs where I wouldn't even let finish. I just kept like I would just start it over.
Yeah.
It was just on repeat like that. And I was like, let me dive into this, dude. Who is this? And Owl City just became a constant play throughout pretty much high school. And it's funny because like I'd be listening like Maiden and Priest.
Let's go.
Just like and then I would go like straight to Owl City.
Straight to the beeps and bops.
Yeah, the
don't-
beeps and boops, and then I was like,
Don't
this
ever-
dude's singing about like God, and it's like, nah, I'll just skip this song real quick.
Yeah. If we're together, don't ever play that song in public. I swear to God.
Bro, I play that in the club, everybody jumping, and
Facts.
you know it.
That
Facts.
actually
And you
might
know
yeah
it.
that might be
Facts,
true.
bro.
That might be
People-
true.
people
When
We're
you play that
walking
shit
you
as
out, son.
sister, bro, and you're seeing fucking,
Yo,
you're
chill,
seeing
chill,
the
chill,
fucking,
chill,
what
chill.
was those bracelets that all the people used to wear?
Like the candies.
I
or
heart
whatever.
boobies.
I forget what they're
Yeah,
called.
bro.
I heart boobies. Yeah.
I heart boobies.
Bro, they're throwing the I Heart Boobies bracelets, bro. They're throwing their fucking Vans and shit. You're getting the club turned.
You're gonna
No,
get
it
a
was-
riot.
It was just funny because, like you said, Marcos, I could not play it in front of my friends because I mean we're all trying to listen to Priest, Maiden, and Carcass, and Creator.
That's what makes it a guilty pleasure because you couldn't.
And so
play
here
it.
I am
yeah.
saying, yo.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm listening to Owl City, y'all.
Yep. All right, my turn. Let's
Yes.
fucking go, bro.
You have
We'll
the
get this
stage.
started
I'm
with my
genuinely
guilty
scared
pleasure,
for
bro.
this right now. I'm scared of this.
bro. You already called it
loose
out,
cannon.
bro. It is fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony, baby. Let's
How-
fucking
how is
go.
that
Wait,
a-
hold on. Yeah,
Yeah,
let him talk. Let him talk. But explain why that's a guilty pleasure. And
So do you guys listen to Bone Thugs
yes,
Yes.
I do.
on a daily basis?
Yes.
On a daily basis, you do? Really?
Yeah.
So I've been told by a lot of people that I listen to Bone Thugs on a daily basis, and they were surprised.
Is that
So-
are they more surprised not because of the band itself, but because of who you are? Because you're more of like a metalhead.
No, because of the band itself. I think even because of Bone Thugs, because they were on Versus recently. I don't know against who. You know, Versus the Instagram little fucking feud that they have. And yeah, I listen to both things on a religious basis, and that's because of a couple of friends I grew up with in high school, because we used to fucking smoke mad fucking weed in a fucking car parked outside of our apartments, and we used to fucking always bump Bone Thugs, bro. Every first of the month. I have to play first of the fucking month, bro. I swear to God.
Right.
All the fucking time.
But everybody else does.
Who?
Me.
I'm telling you, check your Instagrams and your Facebooks and shit.
I have,
can
and no one
guarantee-
else has. And no one else has.
Well, I do.
Word.
You never. This is the first time. This is the first time you ever told me, literally, and I've known you for like 5.5 years, that you told me that you listen to Bone Thugs. This is the first time that you told me you listen to Bone Thugs on a religious basis.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's insane. So I listened to the Crossroads, Verse of the Month, Thuggish, Ruggish Bone, and
God.
Notorious. And also, going on Notorious Thugs is that they're the only group that has had a collab with Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
So
Really? Is that
yeah,
true?
That's big facts.
Well, they're the only group to have a collab with both.
Only group that has that.
Fact check this man.
Fact check me right now. Literally, get on your fucking smartphones right now and fact check me. Keenan has it up. Keenan has it up right now. What does it say?
Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E.
And Eazy-E.
Bone Thugs
and
and,
Eazy-E.
Bone Thugs and
and
Harmony is
Eazy-E.
the only group to work with Tupac, the Notorious B.I.G., Eazy-E, and Big Pun while they were still alive.
There you go. I told you. You think I'm lying? And I knew there was more, but I couldn't remember
I don't
them.
think anybody. Nobody was
told you.
pressing
That's
you, dog.
iconic.
Damn.
Stop pressing me, bro. I know my rap. I know my hip hop. Yeah, I feel like that's my guilty pleasure, because a lot of people, when they bring up Bone Thugs, I listen to them on a religious basis. I listen to them like literally every fucking day. I fucking love Bone Thugs.
What's your favorite Bone Thugs song?
The Crossroads.
That's a very popular one.
That's
a
a
good one.
fucking. It's not even top 5 Spotify.
I feel like that's the one that put me on.
It's not even top 5
The
Spotify.
intro,
Is
to
it really
that,
not?
the intro to that song used to be like my first ringtone in like 6th grade.
Serio?
What the fuck?
yeah.
That shit's deep, dude. That shit's
It is.
dark.
It's very
dark.
sad.
Yeah,
It's very
dark.
powerful. That's a good word to use.
So probably, that's my that's my first guilty pleasure.
My second guilty pleasure pick is probably gonna get me fucking roasted.
Okay.
I mean, probably by everybody.
Here we go.
Damn, you're trash as fuck, bro. I can't believe you picked them already, bro.
All right, well,
Nickelback. I can't.
It takes some
Crazy.
real 5-head shit to listen to Gucci Flip Flops by
Oh.
Bad Baby and Little Yachty.
5-head.
Say what you will about the fake accent. Say what you will
That's just trash.
about her
bro.
Accent, you
about
mean?
the black accent. Yeah, her appropriating culture. That's yeah. Say what you will about her having a ghostwriter and shit.
And her meme hood.
And her meme hood. She can flow. And she flows over this shit, and the beat is actually fucking icy. But I don't know. It's just a fucking ignorant ass like trap pop banger, and it just works good. I don't know. Bad Baby, that's a whole nother thing. We don't even have to get into that. But for what Gucci Flip Flops is, it's a fucking good song.
It's just trash, dog. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll do you one better. What about Hi Bitch without the T? You ever heard that song? Hi Bitch.
Yeah.
Hi Bitch. Bro, the remix with Made in Tokyo, Asian Doll, and like somebody else. Bro, that shit actually is dummy
That
hard, bro.
sounds-
Like
I-
Bad Baby has a good way of picking beats that are fucking sick. Shout out Ronnie J for doing that beat.
Yeah.
Fucking super basted, bro.
Yeah.
That shit'll fucking unplug your spark plugs in your car if you bump that shit too loud, bro.
That does sound the same with you got made in Toyo and fucking Asian Doll. That sounds like a crazy lineup. Not gonna
Bro,
lie.
it was sick, bro.
Not gonna
That's
lie.
such a good remix. So I mean, Gucci Flip Flops. It is what it is. But I'm not even gonna
What's
roast
the
you
song
because
called
Bad
again?
Baby
Hi Bitch.
had some fucking bangers
What's
too.
that?
So
What's that song?
it's called
again?
Hi Bitch, but the bitch is spelled without a T.
Okay.
That's like a shtick, right?
Yeah, she don't be spelling words right because she's ignorant.
Well, Ruben, we
She's in the culture.
we should make a. If we
No,
agree,
the culture knows how to spell. It's just her, bro.
I think
It's just her with
her,
her big
yeah.
ass forehead.
so if we agree on it, because I do admit it is a banger. Not gonna lie, it is a fucking banger. You play that shit in a club, you're gonna have the fucking people on the dance floor popping it off, bro. You're gonna have the guys twerking, bro.
it's normie music, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah,
you can play that
exactly.
song at any party and they're just like, yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
As long as it has a good
It-
beat. Like I think the the thing with music like that is, as long as it's catchy and as long as it has, you know, a
Radio
okay
play.
hook and the beats fire, like, I don't think people are really gonna like question it too much. I think it's the fact that it is Bad Baby. As a matter of fact, like, it's just, I don't know,
That's-
it makes it so silly. Like,
So-
but if it was anybody else, I don't think people would even be calling it a guilty pleasure.
So the thing-
but because it's a fucking meme chick, it's different.
So the thing is, people were anticipating it because she was a meme chick. And so people were ready to roast her. We're literally at the front line, ready to fucking shit on her. But when that song came out and they heard her verse, they had to give her props because she spits.
Bro, what did she say? She was like, bro, you guys got that green on your neck when you're wearing your ice or something? Like, she knows what she's saying. I mean, it could be a Ghost Rider, but like, that's hard, bro.
It's
like
probably
that
a
fake
Ghost
jewelry
Rider.
shit.
Yeah, but as long as she flows over it, and as long as the beat is icy, I don't care.
Yeah,
And
who
that-
cares?
I don't give a fuck if
greatest-
she didn't write it.
Yeah,
the
and
biggest the biggest compliment I can give her is that she has great breath control. Like, let's be honest, like, she's
Yeah.
actually kind of a fire rapper.
So that's what I was gonna go say is that's its own skill as apart from just fucking writing, is that the delivery of the verse.
Yeah.
For sure. And she did a tremendous job just fucking spitting it and getting it delivered to the listener. 100%. It sounds so nonchalant and so organic.
Okay.
Well, I'm
So-
glad you guys can see the.
God damn, I think we're all Bad Baby fans now. Fuck.
I'm glad you guys can see the true artmanship within Gucci flip flops. I don't feel as bad anymore. So
No, even
no, all,
So,
all that
okay.
was gas for high bitch. Fuck off. Gucci flip flops is
Hey,
still mid.
no.
So even with Keenan's pick, Owl City, I would admit that okay, it had its fucking time, and I think I was more along with Keenan that it was extremely fucking overplayed, but it's the opposite from yours. People hate on it because it's fucking Bad Baby, and it's because it's a generic trap song. But I would give my credit where it's due. Like, she fucking spit on that.
Yeah, Isaac.
So, there's this little song that
Little.
is probably one of the most influential songs of all time, and yet I think it's a guilty pleasure. You guys tell me what you think. So there's this little fucking tiny app called SoundCloud, and you know who is kind of the grandfather of SoundCloud? I mean,
XX.
maybe it's up to interpretation, but I would say SoundCloud godfathers would include people like Lil B and my next pick.
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost is part of it.
Oh fuck.
Soldier Boy, crank that.
Oh, that's a good fucking pick.
Fucking
That's a good pick
love
for a
that
guilty
song.
pleasure
Yo, don't, bro. That beat,
Kiss
bro.
me through the phone,
Bro,
What?
Kiss Me Through the Phone, but crank that, bro. I arguably
By
Kiss Me Through
Crank
the Phone
That.
is probably a more cohesive, better song. Like, it's a better like pop song. Like, it appeals to more people. But Crank That's the first YouTube rap song. It's like the first one that ever went viral on YouTube. That shit was popping in 2005 when you had to pay for your rollover minutes, dog. When your phone had to flip to make a phone call. When your fucking computer made the little sound before you could fucking go on Newgrounds and play Flash games.
Bro, I had that song on my iPod that was just a USB stick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To plug it into your computer, your desktop.
Your desktop.
Your
bro.
desktop.
Your desktop.
Windows 98.
And it was a shuffle, so I would always hit back because I didn't want to lose that song.
Oh man, it's so funny how that one song like encapsulates such a big moment in time.
It was an era.
It literally almost defines that era. It's
It
fucking
100%
crazy.
does. 100% does. And because of that song, it birthed kind of like what we now would consider a SoundCloud rapper. Like, it was the birth of SoundCloud.
I remember when I was in 8th grade and motherfuckers were saying I should go to the talent show to just do the crank that.
Just to do the.
I was going to say viral dances.
And
Viral
it was one of the first
dances.
songs to invent a viral dance, bro. Like, I mean, of course, you had like the
I
electric
was gonna
slide.
say, it's probably like for more of like our generation.
Yeah, our it's like it's what would almost be considered like to put it in, you know, new terms, it would be like the first like TikTok song. It would be the first or TikTok dance, excuse me. Like, it's the first song that had a dance to accompany it that you can actually listen to the song. You think anyone's listening to the Electric Slide or whatever that song's called? Like, dun, dun, doo, 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 doo.
That
Like
shit's only been playing at weddings.
that weddings and fucking
quinceañeras.
white ass parties, bro.
Quinceañeras,
Graduations, you know,
Quinceañeras.
quinceañeras, bro. Like, but they're not playing that by itself. You could crank that by itself with that bass, bro. You find the bass boosted version on YouTube, bro, and it's all fucking crispy as hell because that song was old as hell, bro. And it even had that one fool, with the one eye in the video.
Fetty Wap.
Fucking Fetty Wap.
Way before that. Jack Thrilla or Jack Trilla or something like that.
This guy said Fetty Wap, bro.
Oh, man,
He
I
said
thought it
one
was
eye.
too. Yeah.
yeah, but this
a
guy was
pirate.
way before that. He was in the video. He used to interview rappers back in the day. He was
Nardwuar.
a tremendous people. The video was
No.
so ahead of its time. It was a great video, great song, and a great dance. Honestly, I used to crank that. I remember cranking that in front of my crush in 7th grade, and I almost fell over my book bag, and it was the most embarrassing shit of my life. And she was just like, "Man, you got no swag," and I was like, "I know, I'm sorry." It was very
I would
demoralizing.
never crank that in front of anyone.
It was only embarrassing because she knew how to dance. So then when she saw my uncoordinated 2 left feet have an ass, it was just not impressive to her. Yo, shout out her, shout out Sarah. I know you don't.
I never.
I know you don't fuck with me, but that shit was comedy, bro.
She's gonna hear this and be like, "What the fuck? I don't even remember this."
It was very embarrassing, but it holds a very, very happy place in my heart because without that song, I wouldn't have a lot of fun memories of cranking that at random ass
You
locations.
traumatized this man right here.
No, it wasn't traumatizing. It was a blessing. Thank you, Soldier Boy, and yeah, shout out Soldier.
He still makes bangers till this day. You know that?
No, hell no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does.
Bro, I should've picked
Let's
one of
not
the-
get ahead of ourselves.
Fucking love Soldier Boy, bro. He's funny as fuck.
You listen to him like you listen to Bone Thugs.
No, not like that. But Soldier Boy is funny, bro. He's cool as fuck.
funny.
We don't handle Soldier Boy slander here. Fuck
Bro,
you.
Soldier Boy played Among Us and he got bodied.
That shit was funny as fuck. I saw that. I saw him playing Among Us. That shit
Oh,
was
man.
fucking hilarious.
I have a video to bring up with Soldier Boy after.
All right, Keenan.
So my next guilty pleasure is actually a genre,
Ooh, okay.
and it's actually gonna be speed and power metal.
Oh shit. Okay.
And
Explain.
So the reason why I went with this is because if I throw that on anywhere right now,
Right.
I'm getting clowned.
True.
Just having a grown man scream high pitch at the top of his lungs in the tightest leather, I'm getting toasted. So
Straight
that's-
Kentucky Fried, bro.
bro. So like, and it's just funny because I guess for like the whole kind of like heavy metal, like that old like heavy metal scene and just like power metal, speed metal, that's gone.
True.
That's gone. You're not gonna see that style for, you know, if not ever, like for a long time.
Yeah,
And so that's why I kind of have to go with that because even though I'm still a huge fan of the genre. It's just so frowned upon. And so because of that, I kind of consider it a guilty pleasure just because you're getting the side eye looks for, you know, that screaming and just that style of music in general. And I mean, even like just regular, just like heavy metal. I mean, people see anything with like a pentagram on it and they're just like, oh my God. And so
is it frowned upon by like purists?
it's just in general. It really is just in general
Really?
because that style of music is different than like this newer metal that we're getting. Because like the metal now, it's hard. It's way harder than what it was. But the lyrical content is so much different than what it was. Because now, well, I mean, I guess then, literally like power metal and speed metal is all based off of just like books and like
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
It's all
Yeah.
fantasy.
Literally,
It's-
like there's a band called Blind Guardian, and their first album is all just about like Lord of the Rings, and like literally just like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And still, like
That is
you,
not surprising. at
like
all.
so that's why it's like you play that now, and everyone's like, "What are you listening to?"
Yeah.
And again, with the screaming, the look is gone.
Oh,
That look
so
is
played out.
so gone, and so that's why I consider it a guilty pleasure, is because it's I not accepted, but like it was just like looked down on now,
Right.
and so that's why I say like it's probably never gonna It's never gonna come back if it ever does.
Mm-hmm.
And when it does, I'll be there.
Bumping that shit, buying the vinyls.
Now
I mean,
you'll
I'm
be on
still
the front
bumping
lines.
that.
Let's go. Yeah, I completely agree. That shit is the thing about it, and why I would consider it a guilty pleasure for you, or like, if, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is so over the top. And check this out. We're talking about metal music. So to say that something's over the top in metal, that shit has to be fucking bananas if that shit is over the top for a genre that is based on going over the top. Like it's almost like an outcast in its own genre. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even other metalheads don't even like power metal.
Right.
Other metalheads think that shit is corny. So I understand why. But it's riff salad, baby.
Oh, yeah.
That, bro, the thing about power metal is that they're so fucking technical and yet they're so dorky at the same time. Like, how is that even possible to be that talented and then also like backhandedly, you know, like undermine your own music? It's crazy. It's good, but it's not good. Name a
Right.
band that you like from.
Oh, Halloween.
Yo,
Halloween
Halloween's
power
hard,
metal.
though.
Yo,
Yeah.
Halloween power metal and speed
Halloween's
metal,
hard.
Agent Steel. Get on it.
Damn.
I mean, right off the rip, they're just screaming full blast in
Blood
your ears.
curdling.
But it's so good. The guitars are good. The instruments are just so
Honestly,
good.
I would say it's a little bit underrated. I think there has like.
Well, now, yeah.
No,
But
I feel like
but
it has
during
a-
the time, they were huge.
I feel like it has a place in our generation. I feel like it should still be popping.
They should make
I'm
a
not gonna
TikTok
hate on it.
dance out of it.
Does hair metal fall under the same
Oh
genre?
yeah,
as-
definitely.
Okay, well,
Definitely. 'Cause, I mean,
does.
that look.
It definitely does.
That
I mean, the
that
look,
whole-
but
that
the
whole
sound?
Look, the sound.
Not so much, right?
Well, I mean,
'Cause
are you
hair
guys
metal's like
are
more
you-
poppy?
Are you guys hearing that sound like in today's music?
No,
That's
absolutely
the thing.
not.
That's why I say like that whole like kind of like just genre of metal, like just metal in general. It's just pretty much gone. I mean, there are bands out there still playing this style of music,
Steel
but they're
Panther.
not. They're not as big as.
yeah, but Steel Panther's like gimmicky.
True, but
It's literally a Motley Crue cover band.
Yeah, seriously.
It's literally a Motley Crue cover band, pretty much. But
Pretty
like
much.
even there, like they're from like still like the early 2000s, and so
True.
like they've been out for a while. But like newer bands, like you just don't see. You're never gonna get that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
That
okay.
just like that style.
right, right.
The only time you listen to that kind of music is in movie soundtracks. I feel like.
The fuck?
What?
I swear to God.
I've never heard that shit.
Name a movie that has.
Unless it's like Detroit
power
Rock
metal.
City or something.
Yo, shout out. I was gonna use that.
I swear to God, I feel like that's the only time you listen to that type of music is in movie soundtracks or soundtracks that are based off in the 90s or 80s. At least.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
of course.
'Cause it
Yeah,
was
that.
huge.
That's
back
why.
then.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be in in fucking
Like
the Hateful
Avengers.
Eight.
You have like Quiet Riot fucking playing for.
But movies nowadays, like
Quite.
Ready Player One. See,
Did they have power metal?
I think they had like at least 2 songs that were power metal.
Interesting. Well, I could definitely agree with you as far as hair metal, like as far as a guilty pleasure, because I definitely can still. I think a lot of hair metal for me is more so for like nostalgic sake, you know, because
Yeah.
my parents play nothing but hair metal, so fucking Quiet Riot and Def Leppard and
Yeah, but
You
if you
know,
go to a party, you can't throw that on.
no, hell
I
no.
mean, you
can't
can.
throw that on.
You get
You're
booed.
getting
I mean, you
toast-
can.
If it's a themed 80s party, yeah.
Sister
But-
has fucking like emo nights and like 80s and 90s fucking.
Yeah,
thing.
but
No, they
even
do.
then, they're not playing hair metal.
There's
or
like a place and time for it. And like, yeah, again, there
That shit's-
still are fans of it who are listening
I'll
to
play
it
that
every
shit at
day.
FX, baby. Say what's up.
But it just like never really like, I don't know. I don't want to say like held up because of course it's held up, but it's just like the I guess like the younger generation like aren't really playing it.
You have to be like Ruben. You have to have cool ass parents that put you on, and then you like grow up raising it. My mom raised me on Vicente Fernandez and Los Tigres del Norte. And
Nah,
Lupi
son.
Arriba.
Shout out Queen Drake. Shout out Queen Drake.
Hey, those are good too, though. I'll
Yeah,
give
they
I'll
are.
give your mama that at least.
And if you got tickets to that, hit us up.
Yeah,
So
for real.
those tickets are probably cool.
Yes,
I mean,
if you got tickets, hit us
passed
up.
away, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah.
and Vicente Fernandez passed away. I'm pretty sure.
The one thing about power metal is that it'll never die because they're always gonna be a fucking little ass bar with little bar flies that go there every fucking day or like every week, and they're always gonna play the same fucking 3 songs when they get there, and they're gonna have their same fucking Coors Light, and they're gonna wear their
Coors
same
Light.
fucking boots, and they're gonna wear their same fucking jobs, and that shit is.
You just described me, son. Damn.
You don't drink Coors Light though. You drink better beer than that.
Word.
That power metal will never die because it'll live in the hearts of middle America forever.
Okay,
Marcos.
So it's my turn.
Marcus.
Finally, it's my turn finally to give out my second guilty pleasure, and that, boys, is Limp Bizkit, the whole ass artist.
Let's go.
So with it.
rolling.
Are you ready to get roasted?
For what? He's fucking heat. What are you talking about? He sells out
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden. What are you talking about? Fuck
Yeah, you
talking
better.
about? Yeah, Limp Bizkit, fucking Break Stuff, fucking Rollin', fucking his new album. I forgot what the fuck it's called. What is it called?
Still sucks.
Still,
Limp Bizkit still sucks.
Little Bizkit.
I'll give him that. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's just funny because he
yeah.
knows. He knows. He fucking knows.
He knows the
bro.
kind of hate he's getting.
Yeah, dude. It's
Or maybe
good.
not he. They. Probably
They,
as
I
a
mean,
band.
they just
yeah.
sold out their entire tour for that album, so they're doing something right.
Yeah, low key, he has bangers, bro. Fucking Barnacle, fucking Empty Hole, and fucking Snacky Poo, fucking goes. Why you guys laughing, bro? Come on. Yo, shit goes low key hard, bro.
Nah, but for real, like Limp Bizkit is like nostalgic. It does bring me back to like middle
Nostalgic,
school,
bro.
Yeah.
bro. Like hanging out at your fucking friend's house playing MX Unleashed on the PS2.
There you go.
That's all I got. That's all it does for me, though.
But at 2021, the year 2021, when he released Still Sucks, he aged really well. Like he aged
Who's
extraordinarily.
that? Fred
really
Durst?
Well. Limp Bizkit.
The lead singer.
Mr.
It's a
Limp
band,
Bizkit.
bruh. Mr. Biscuit.
I hate you guys. I hate all of you.
He's aged really well, especially like
They.
for him to take like a decade break, or for them to take a decade break and to come back with the fucking album goes pretty hard.
The thing with Limp Bizkit is I completely understand how that's a guilty pleasure. For me, I like them not because like I'm like their biggest fan or whatever, but like they were monumental in my new metal phase. Like without Limp Bizkit, I don't know if I would have got into Linkin Park,
Yeah,
System of a Down, Korn, all these amazing bands. Like Limp Bizkit was a part of that. A lot of people don't want to admit that Limp Bizkit was a part of that because they're cringe or whatever. But in reality, like Limp Bizkit was so fucking ahead of their time, especially Fred Durst. He helped direct, I think he helped direct a lot of the videos, and he had a very keen eye for like marketing and stuff. Like in one of his videos, he has all the girls dressed like him because that was like his style. In one of the other videos, he has like a bunch of fans singing the lyrics in the video to relate to his audience more. He's just so good at essentially marketing, essentially just being a great frontman. He was a great frontman in an era where it was more about a look than it was, one single man, like he really did a lot for the scene. And even though people don't really look fondly upon him, now he really did a lot. And I think a lot of that has to do with the whole Woodstock 99 era. I remember Jonathan Davis from Korn, on record, said some very not so nice things, and I think that kind of
because they had the beef, man. That's
they
crazy.
had the beef, and I think that was detrimental to Mr. Biscuit's growth,
What's the beef that they had?
It was basically just Jonathan Davis talking shit, right? It was basically just saying that Limp Bizkit is.
He said he regretted playing with them because I think of the Woodstock 99 incident, which essentially was a big music festival that was supposed to be a shout out to Woodstock, but in 99, but it ended terribly. That people were burning shit, people were dehydrated, a bunch of women got assaulted. It was awful. It was an awful experience. A lot of great bands went, but overall it ended up being a bust, and a lot of that was contributed to Limp Bizkit because the audience went fucking nutty cuckoo bananas when they started playing, and they fucking turned into Jekyll and Hyde, I guess. But I understand why you think that they're a guilty pleasure. They're definitely a guilty pleasure of mine as well. Not so much because I listen to them, but because they're an influence on the other stuff that I like. Holy
Yeah.
shit, I talked way too much. That's
No,
my bad.
that's fine. That's perfect
We
interpretation.
needed a
of
whole
it.
dissertation on the
Yeah,
biscuit.
that's
I
fine.
did not realize.
I'm fine. Yeah, that's fine with me. You don't have to cut it. That's fine.
rolling.
But anyways, I did it for the nookie.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut mine right there. I think that's mine. That's
That
my
it?
recommendation. Yeah, that's it.
And shout out to them for taking out Scal on tour.
The most random fucking Scout, a hardcore band,
Bro,
co-headlining for a fucking new metal band.
Bro,
What
they
the
got to
fuck?
play
Where
in
did
front
they
of
where
a-
did they headline? Where did they go? Where
Bro, they
Oh,
got to
biggest-
play in a sold out Madison Square
Yeah,
Garden.
sold out, bro.
Scowl.
Sold out.
And we're about to see them in Meow Wolf.
Oh, shout out! Let's go! I'm
In
so
a
excited.
week.
Oh, with Destroy Boys, dude. I can't wait for that shit.
That's this weekend.
It
Yep,
is.
coming up
Okay.
June 20th, baby. Can't wait for that shit. All right, I'll go ahead and give you my third and final guilty pleasure. I guess this one isn't so bad because maybe she isn't as big of an artist as maybe I think she is. Have you guys ever heard of the artist Jewel?
No.
That sounds familiar, but no.
She probably has like a very familiar like ring to her name. But she has this song, You Were Meant for Me. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was really fucking baked like I don't know, probably about 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
And for some reason I had the urge to listen to this song.
Okay.
And dude, it like fucking opened up a whole new perspective on this song. It's just a standard like a pop. This was kind of like the precursor to pop country, honestly. Like
Wow.
yeah, it kind of has like a real basic acoustic guitar riff, and she kind of has like almost a southern twang to her voice. And
Oh.
you know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
dude, I don't know the fucking, as you said, the Papania fucking, it unlocked some kind of shit with this song, because ever since that day, dude, this song has hit different. And this was a song that was really big, like in the early thousands, or in the early 2000s. Like I remember this song being on the radio all the time as a kid.
Jules?
Jewel.
Jewel.
Yeah,
I'm about to
singular.
run that.
Yeah, run that shit.
Or I might not.
But it's just a standard, relationship breakup song, and I think objectively it's a good song on its own, but dude, that fucking weed unlocked something for me, I swear to God. That's all I really have to say about it, but it's just a really fucking good song.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to give her a listen.
Yeah,
Damn.
check it out. Check it
Damn.
out.
It's
She
trash.
actually, well, you probably think it will be, but it was funny because you know what did it was
Where's the fucking breakdown?
yeah, it's just too soft, bro.
Can I
What the fuck?
two-step to it?
You probably could. You can country two-step.
Nah, fuck
nah,
that.
this is-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
score dance to that shit.
Hey
Oh, fuck.
man, hey, let me tell you, I'll get down with the two-step in the pit, but you put on some Jewel, okay, maybe we could do a little country
Yeah.
two-step. I'll make an exception for you.
Bro, that's waist grabbing music.
For facts, it really is. It really is. Yep, that's my third and final pick is Jewel.
I wish I had more to add to it. I'm sorry, but yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody does, but
yeah, that's my bad.
listen to it. I mean, you'll either love it or hate it. It's just or it'll just be there. I mean, there's nothing super spectacular about it. It's just a good song.
It's not fucking.
Do we need to
Jay-Z.
be high to
No.
experience Jewel?
No, because I've listened to it sober, dead ass sober after that, and it's been just as
Alright,
good,
just as good.
honestly. Just as good. Okay, so I know that Isaac has a couple left, and I think we've all kind of ran dry. Marcos, go ahead and give your third and final pick, and then we'll have Isaac wrap it up before we get to the Instagram comments.
Are you trying to say I have trash ass music?
That's
I mean-
exactly what we're saying.
I mean, you're the one that brought the music, dog.
You have trash ass guilty pleasure music taste, bro.
I can't help it. I like the cheese.
All right, Marcos, what's your last one?
Justin Timberlake, baby, what's up?
Justin Justin
boy.
Justin Timberlake is actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
I fucking love JT, bro. He is a staple in my music discography. Like,
What's
I
your favorite song
fucking
by
love
him or album?
Album Justified.
Justified.
Justified specifically. Favorite song
Uh-huh.
would be I think it is Like I Love You, and that's because of the fucking because he spits on it, and then he has clips on it.
Clips.
Yeah, dude, he got a Clips.
Or Eclipse or Clips?
No, Clips.
Who's Clips?
Pusha T and his brother Malice.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea who that is.
The
You know who that is?
Bro.
The
What?
What?
Said it's on the
the
one getting arrested.
disrespect coming out of this
Like,
fucker's mouth.
The Godfathers of Coke rap. Imagine that shit. Imagine that shit on a Justin Timberlake song. Like,
That's kind of.
Yo.
what the-
Oh, I swear to God, I think I've actually heard that song.
So specifically, what really got me to Justin
Bro.
Timberlake was this song, and after that, it was like, of course, "Cry Me a River," and then
what was that? Timbaland? Timbaland made that beat?
I think-
Yeah, Timbaland.
I would not be surprised if Timbaland or Pharrell or the Neptunes made that beat. I would not be surprised if one of those two made that beat. But that got me into the rest of his discography, Mirrors, and then "Cry Me a River." And Sexy Back, all that shit. But Justified,
Sexy
that
Back, bro.
the 2002 album Justified came out in 2002 is a fucking classic, bro. Please listen to that shit. And then what's that double-sided Mirrors is on it. Mirrors is on it. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna fucking. It's the great
The
grass.
2020 experience.
It's the 20. You.
Damn,
How do you
that's
know?
kinda
How do you
gas.
know?
That's gas.
How do you know?
That's gas that you knew that.
How do you know?
Man,
How do you know?
I told you I'm a JT fan, bro.
He is. He is.
Damn.
The 2020 experience, that whole double-sided fucking album goes hard as fuck too.
Why?
It's fucking good. What do you mean why? It's
Well, I'm
fucking
asking you. Give me an example. What? Name a good song.
good. I literally can't.
Sue and Ty with Jay Z.
Sue and Ty with Jay-Z. There you go. He's the only JT fan in here. Have you guys heard any JT? Have you guys heard any other JT songs?
I actually have.
Which
Bro,
ones?
Cry Me.
Mirrors from 2020.
There you go. Yeah, JT is a fucking other guilty pleasure. I fucking love listening to JT. I honestly think he's the best male singer other than Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber goes hard too. But we'll get like that's another one. JT
Damn.
tops over it. Dude, how you gonna hit on Justin Bieber?
Wait. Like pop singers?
How dare you?
Pop singers, yeah. Pop. Who
JT's
else?
up there. I'm not gonna lie.
JT is a fucking pioneer.
Michael Jackson.
I was just gonna say.
Michael Jackson isn't a pioneer. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
he
hold on,
is.
hold on.
Wait, okay.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Oh, you
I
fucked
got
up,
your back.
boy.
I got your back.
Headphones on.
Of today's generation, Justin Bieber is one of the greatest, without a doubt. Like,
We're talking about Justin Timberlake though. Michael Jackson isn't. He's a pioneer, but he's also an icon. Same with Prince. You could just say that same argument with Prince.
No, Prince is the GOAT.
Prince is a GOAT. Yeah, they're not in the same category as JT. JT isn't there. I'm just saying JT is like a level, maybe a level or two below them, but he can't be forgotten. JT cannot be forgotten. He can't be left out of the argument. He cannot. I'm just saying that.
All right, so real quick, NSYNC or JT?
JT.
That's fair.
What?
No, that's fair.
That's like saying
fair.
Destiny Child and Beyonce.
No, that no, he
yeah,
has a point.
Destiny's
That's
Child.
like,
What the
that's
fuck?
like
No, he has a
what the
point. That's what I'm just
fuck?
asking. I'm just asking because
JT.
you didn't get put onto JT from NSYNC. You got put onto him from.
So I got introduced to NSYNC, but I didn't really give a fuck about them. And then I got put on JT because of Clips. And then that feature with Clips, I'm like, oh, okay.
That's what. Okay, that was your gateway
but,
into.
but I was introduced into JT because
Crazy
of
ass gateway.
it's yeah. But like NSYNC, like I can't really get put on JT because I'm NSYNC. NSYNC was alright for the time.
Right.
I'd honestly put Backstreet Boys before NSYNC.
Yo, shout out! They were here last night.
They were.
Dude, seriously. Oh my
I
god.
put on Backstreet Boys
Backstreet
before
Boys
NSYNC.
came last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were here last night.
That would have been a fun ass show. Sorry.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would put on Backstreet Boys before NSYNC, but I really got put on JT because of his solo career. But if we're using that same argument, Beyonce instead of Destiny Child.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm done. I'll wrap it up. That's it.
All right. So, I mean, that's just mine, Keenan, and Marcus's. I know Isaac has a couple up his sleeve. So, go ahead and wrap yours up, and then we'll get to these replies.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of give a quick fire session here. So, first is Tiny Tim. So Tiny Tim is an artist who would be considered on the genre of outsider music, which is a whole other topic for another day. But essentially, it's just people who make music for the sake of themselves without any expectations, and it sounds a little wild. Tiny Tim, as some of you have probably heard, does the song "Tiptoe Through the Tulips," and it was in the song "Insidious." yeah, the movie kind of made it into a scary song, but even before that movie, I really liked that song. He also did a song that was in SpongeBob. It was in the first fucking episode. Something Sunshine. I forget what it's called. Very good song. His high pitched vocals, just I don't know. It's like an earworm to me. Something about it is just super catchy. The Medic Droid, if anybody remembers that shit, that scene music from like 2007, 2006, 2008, it was very, very MySpace era pop, like, but it was very inappropriate as a kid. And I was listening to that shit again.
That's an understatement, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Very much another high school, middle school favorite, song called For Sure. No JK, 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 LOL, LOL. I heart your fucking makeup. Oh my god, I love your hair. So good. Love that shit. Super catchy. Crazy Town. The song Butterfly. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar, baby.
That's such a good song.
Oh, it's so catchy. It's so catchy. I don't know how much it holds up, but it's super catchy. It's great after you've had a long night and you just want to drink a beer with your homie and you just want to have a good vibe. You say, come, my lady. And that fool has fucking stars tattooed on his collarbones, like every fool in the fucking late 90s. Shout out that guy. I have another song called Shoes by a little YouTuber. This song's a little different. It's a parody song. It's called Shoes by a YouTuber named Kelly. And essentially it goes like this. Let's get some shoes. Let's party. And then it has like a weird techno beat. It's just a very, very, very silly song. It's a song about shoes.
You listen to that unironically?
Unironically, bro.
What?
It makes me laugh every single time. Makes me laugh every single time.
Wow.
Love that shit. It's very silly, very uncanny, I would say. It's not an easy listen if you're just bumping that shit, but it makes me laugh every time. So I like it. One last one here. Well, two more. Crazy Frog. Everybody knows Crazy Frog. Dun, 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 dun. That song, a big part of my childhood. I used to buy Crazy Frog stickers from those little quarter machines outside of grocery stores, and I had Crazy Frog stickers all over my room. I was obsessed. Fucking used to watch the music video that would come on Cartoon Network randomly, sometimes in between commercials. And last one, Colt 45 by Afro Man. 2 zigzags, baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burns, we could take some turns singing them dirty rap songs. It's a classic. Another 8th grade banger. I'm sorry, all these songs are from my childhood and 8th grade and shit, and I know I probably sound like a fucking scratch CD the way I repeat myself so much, but it's just so good, bro.
Nah, that definitely plays a big part into what makes a guilty pleasure song a guilty pleasure. Is like the nostalgia attached to it, just plays a
100%.
huge role to it. Maybe not all songs, but most of them.
100%. I remember a girl named Marissa showing me this song in computer class, and she showed me this song and it like changed my life. I was like, a girl listening to a raunchy song? What is this? And it just changed my perspective on women, on music, and on life in general. So shout outs to Afro Man. Shout outs to Colt 45 and his various encounters with women and his, sexual escapades. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry for being so long-winded. Yeah.
No, that's great. I'm glad you added those last couple songs. Fucking Crazy Town, dude. That's so funny. Crazy Town, that's such a good pick. Oh my god. God, I love that shit. All right. That wraps up the Underground Treehouse's picks for Guilty Pleasure songs. So let's go ahead and get our Instagram followers' Guilty Pleasure picks. Again, we really appreciate you guys commenting. It means a lot more to us than you probably think. It's very fun that you guys are interacting with us, and it's cool that we can interact back with you. So,
Truly.
Again, we hope to keep this going in future episodes. Right off the rip, let's go ahead and get with the first reply. Cowboy Mobster, shout out to you, the OG himself from Cibola. His pick is Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco.
Damn.
And yeah, this is a song that I really wasn't familiar with, and I listened to it and I was like, okay, this is actually
It's
pretty
pretty
good
cringe.
pick. Yeah,
It's pretty cringe.
This is a great pick for a guilty pleasure song. It's like it encapsulates like so much of that like dubstep, like fusion kind of, emo rock. It's so funny, but yeah, that was a great pick for sure.
Shout out.
2011 personified.
Yeah,
Or
honestly.
whenever it came out, but that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, seriously. Second response right here, Moose Knuckle. Shout out to you. Thank you for the reply. Another OG. She says,
That's a she.
yeah, it's
That is a great username,
dude,
ma'am.
fucking goated. She says, little basic, but Kid Cudi is always a guilty pleasure, especially Ghost or Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. So
I don't listen to Kid Cudi. What do you guys feel about that?
I don't either.
That album specifically, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I 100% agree. It's a fucking guilty pleasure. That album was
album
a
is it?
huge fucking Demon Slaying and some shit like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was the one where he was like in the woods.
No.
No?
That's Speed and Bullet to Heaven.
Which one was it then?
It's the one where it's like a pink cover and he has like his shirt open and he's
Oh
just
fuck
standing there.
that! What do you mean? That's a great ass fucking album.
So, yeah, so I was a little confused when I first read this response. And I think now, like, especially with Kid Cudi's beef with Kanye and with Speed and Bullet to Heaven, I think he's not became a meme, but he's not taken as serious.
No. So let me stop you there. So yeah, you're right. I had it mixed up. It's Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, and then Speed and Bullet to Heaven, two different ones. I agree with Moose Knuckle. Both of them are trash. But guilty pleasures. But guilty pleasures.
Wait, what do you mean?
But guilty pleasures because they have a couple. For me, at least. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
They have a couple of songs that I like. Well, specifically on Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. I thought that whole album was trash. Besides like a couple songs. Rose Garden and I think that's literally about it. To be honest.
That's
me.
funny. I think yeah. I think when she said it, I think she was kind of specifying these two albums as opposed to Kid Cudi as a whole. Yeah, I completely get it. I mean, they're definitely some of the weaker ones. They're not fucking Speed and Bullet to Heaven bad, but they're weaker when you put it in comparison to like Man on the Moon,
You know what-
1, 2, and Indica and
Yeah,
stuff like
you know
that.
what I was about to say? You know what would be a good pick was Indicuddy. Indicuddy got a lot of backlash when it first released, and I thought that really, that album really aged well. I think it's a really great album.
Yeah.
to be honest. Indicuddy.
Yeah,
sure.
it's really not that bad.
Yeah, but when it released, it got a lot of fucking hate because people were wanting Man on the Moon 3, but they got Indicuddy instead. But Passion, Pain, and Speed and Bullet to Heaven, damn, Moose Knuckle, like.
No,
really
she
good
said
pick.
she said Ghost.
Oh, she said Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost and Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. She didn't say anything about Speed and Bullet to Heaven.
Who said Speed and Bullet? Speed and
You
Bullet
did,
to-
bruh.
Oh, did it? Oh, damn, my bad. I'm all fucked up.
Yeah, I guess in the scope of things, it makes sense. It makes sense. So again, shout out to you. Thank you for the response. All right, third response right here, Zia Edgar. Shout out to you. Thank you. Old school John Adams, homie. Oh man, he says Dua Lipa. What do you guys think about this one?
Oh, not a big fan. I could see why it's a guilty pleasure though. I do like the she has like some features on some songs that I think I'm a fan of. That sounds super vague and I'm sorry for that. Like I think I like this person. I have no idea. I don't know. I think I like Dua Lipa, but I'd have to go back and listen.
Yeah, I think it's more so the fact that she's just like a pop artist. You
That's
know,
fair. That's fair.
I
don't
see her everywhere, but I like can't name a song from her.
Right.
So
Same.
I'm not sure.
Right. It's good music. I don't think it's really a super hot take, but I could definitely see why. I think again she just kind of gets thrown into the pop artist realm and pretty much like guilty by association. You know, if you're associated with pop music, then you're automatically like listed as a lesser artist. So I don't think Dua Lipa falls in that at all, but I could definitely see why this is considered like a guilty pleasure. All right, our fourth answer, Jessica Dragon, shout out to you. Day one, absolutely. She says my guilty pleasure music would either be classical oldies or musical soundtracks.
Ooh.
Classical oldies, I don't think is a super hot take. I
Not
think
at all.
I think it's actually kind of appreciated a lot more than people would think.
It's aged really well.
Aged very well. age very well, and it just sounds good. I mean, I don't
It's
know.
in the name.
Yeah.
It's
Musicals.
classic.
It's classic.
Musicals is on the way up there with the new West Side Story remake that they came out with. A lot of people were really a big fan of that musical. I would assume that musicals are on their way up too.
There's
Yeah.
just not a lot of them.
There's just
That's
not a
why
lot
I
of them.
think it is.
No,
Appreciated.
but I'm pretty sure, like even with the High School Musical TV show that came out with, a lot of people were really appreciative of that when they released it on, I think, Netflix or Disney Plus. I forgot which one it was, but people were really appreciative of that. So I feel like musicals are going to age really well past our generation.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm personally, I don't know anything about musical soundtracks. I don't know anything about this West Side Story and all this shit. So I am for sure outside of the realm of this. But I guess what you could also count like Grease and
Yeah.
Count Grease.
Repo. I know Repo. I don't.
That, Repo's literally the only musical I've ever seen. The Genetic Opera. You're saying?
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
A great one is La La Land.
With,
That's a good one.
Mamma Mia.
That's a musical.
It's another,
Oh
Is it
yeah,
really?
there's
What
another
the
one.
fuck?
Yeah,
Mamma Mia. That's like a really good show
Mamma
too,
Mia.
or
Oh, so-
movie.
I
Check
know.
out La La Land. That's a great soundtrack,
Really?
especially
Yeah,
if you're
dude.
a fan of jazz.
Yeah, people love that shit.
That's a good one.
I've never seen it.
I haven't either.
That's,
Ooh.
that's
You just
with the-
convinced me,
That's with
damn.
the Full from Drive, right?
Yeah. So what is that?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Gosling and Emma something?
Emma Stone.
Who love Emma Stone.
Get
Yeah.
on it.
Okay, next answer is going to be from Heaviest Heart. Thank you so much for your reply. They say Alex G, Fog Lake, and Starry Cat.
Never heard of
So,
anyone.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't either. But listening to this, what? This shit's good. This shit is dope, like dream pop, bedroom pop. I actually thought this shit
It's
was
so good.
dope as hell.
Who
Maybe
is it
this
again?
is
Say that
another
again?
example of someone liking something outside of their typical norm. Maybe this person
It
listens
could
to
be.
the complete opposite of that, and that's why it's a guilty pleasure.
It could be for sure.
What is it again?
So Alex G, Fog Lake, and Starry Cat. Three
I've
separate artists.
never heard of any of them.
I hadn't either. I
I've heard
hadn't
of
either.
Mazzy Star, well, not Star
Yo,
Cat.
shout out.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, shout out to Mazzy Star. Shout out to you, Heaviest Heart, because I'm actually gonna check out all three of these artists,
Yo,
man.
Shout out.
Alex G, you have to check out Alex G. A lot of his stuff actually isn't up. He put a lot of it up like on YouTube and I would say like SoundCloud.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of hard to find some of his older stuff on like Apple Music and Spotify. But check him out. I know he has a really big influence like the pop punk
Ooh,
community.
nice.
So like
Wow.
a lot of that style kind of like translated over to like the pop punk stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the other two, I'm not sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from the little that I checked out after I saw the answer, definitely worth checking out. So again, thank you for the reply. All right, we have a couple more. These two are actually going to be grouped in together. Thank you, Jiddle Lames, I think it is, and Taryn Burnick.
That's like some Tiggle Bitty shit, bro.
Yeah, for real, man. Doing this shit on purpose to me. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for the response. They both say K-pop music.
Oh.
I know nothing about K-pop music.
That's
Is this
interesting
a
'cause
hot
that shit's
take?
going off, and
Bro.
it's been
Dude,
going off for like a
BTS
while
is
now.
For women, it's going off, and it's not a hot take for women, but for guys, it is. A lot of guys, like, if you play that in a fucking car full of your boys, you're gonna get shit for it.
Yeah.
Twice.
I'm kicking you out of my car
Twice?
before you get
Oh,
shit for
okay,
it.
so all right, Keenan's cool.
What?
Keenan's cool. You're kicking me out of your car if I play some K-pop.
If you talk shit to me, I'm kicking you out of my car.
listen, Keenan's cool. Keenan's
Yeah.
cool.
Ah,
Yeah,
Oh, we knew this.
yeah. So you listen to it twice. You listen to fucking BTS or fuck, what's the fucking other one called? There's another big band. I forgot that it's called, but yeah, they're fucking. It's alright. It's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I only know them because of League of Legends. That's what. That's it. Motherfuckers love fucking K-pop.
Let's go.
Motherfuckers that play League of Legends love
I
K-pop.
was saying, man, you playing with all these Koreans on League of Legends and shit.
Shout out Korea, South Korea, baby. What's up?
Shout out
Yeah.
Seoul.
Hell yeah.
Okay, unironically, I fucking love this Korean pop artist named it's like a boy band essentially. They're called Stray Kids.
Oh
They have
yeah,
a
Stray
song-
Kids was the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
Stray
They have a
Kids.
song called Chronosaurus. Woo! That song is so vibey. That song is like it. Obviously, it's like pop music, but it just makes you want to dance, bro. Like it, and there's like just a bunch of really, really good, solid like K-pop that it has like a lot of soul. Surprisingly, Like,
Really?
Yeah, like there's I feel it. Also, shout out, I know this isn't exactly the same, but Baby Metal. Baby Metal essentially mixed metal and K-pop together,
Yeah.
or J-pop maybe, and they have a song called Masugi or something like that. Very, very good. And yeah, so shout out those two. That's all I really know. I understand why it's a fucking guilty pleasure, because you cannot play that shit at a party, but I don't know.
Maybe at a
You could
party.
probably get away with
I
it.
bet at
Think
a party
so?
you probably
Yeah.
could.
If
Yeah.
they're not paying it. Bro,
Not
if
Baby
you play
Metal.
that shit in the South Valley, bro, they're
Oh
gonna get
well,
pissed as
yeah.
hell.
You played in the Heights. They're gonna be bopping with that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be singing along and shit. You see the subtitles on their face.
K-pop is a whole ass movement though. You don't piss them off. You don't piss off.
Dude,
anyone.
yeah, their fans are
It's all
rabid.
love. It's all no,
It's
no
definitely not-
disrespect. It's just I understand why it's a guilty
It's
pleasure.
not all
Yeah.
love to them. It's like it's seriously
Oh,
to
yeah,
that community.
yeah,
It's
no,
serious.
I'm not trying
Don't
to
piss
get
them
canceled.
off. The K-pop community, we love you guys.
Yeah, dude, they'll DDoS us
Yeah,
for sure
no.
if they
Let's-
hear
We
this.
love you guys.
Next one is gonna be from Picnic Eric. Thank you for your recommendation. He says the artist Daughters. Now I was a little confused when I read this because Daughters is really fucking dope.
But you get it though, right? You
But
get it,
yes,
though.
so I think why this would be considered a guilty pleasure is because the frontman of Daughters, Alexis Marshall, was accused of rape, mental and sexual abuse against our homegirl Lingua Ignota. So
Really?
What?
yes,
What?
yes,
No way.
They had-
Against Legal Inada.
yeah, Lingua Ignota
No.
was the one.
Against Christian.
Yes,
Or fuck.
Christine, right?
Kristen.
No, Kristen.
Kristen. My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, Kristen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they.
Fuck Daughters, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
all the daughters.
Wait, is it accused or
Bro,
did he
what?
actually get like fucking prosecuted for it?
Well, I'll have to read up a little bit on it more, but as soon as Lingua came out with these allegations, he left the band and the band disbanded immediately. So, I mean, that's not obviously.
Nah, fuck daughters,
that's-
dude. Linguas are
Fuck
fucking.
daughters, yeah.
Linguas are
Our
girl, our boy, our homegirl, dude. She,
Our homie,
she,
dude.
Lingua
Yeah,
is
dude.
a
What?
fucking
Bro, I
staple.
literally just started sweating. You have no I fucking
I'm
love
surprised
Lingua
you
Ignota.
did not know about this.
That's my bad. I'm a fake fan. I'm so
No,
hurt
that
that
doesn't
she
make you
had
a
to
fake
go
fan.
through that, and I'm glad that she
What kind
came
of
out.
accusations?
But that is crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
I'm sorry for
Um,
overreacting, but that is seriously insane.
No,
And
you're
I'm sorry
good.
she
What
went through
kind of
that.
accusations?
I'll have to look into it more, but like I said, it's rape, mental, and sexual abuse. So, pretty fucking serious
That's
allegations.
crazy. That's some serious ass allegations right there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I can't tell you if charges were ever brought up. I can't tell you if this ever went to trial. But just the fact that these allegations came out and he immediately left the band and it disbanded after is
That
just.
says something about
Yeah,
it.
but
crazy.
it could also be a PR move.
It could be PR.
And I'm just playing
but-
devil's advocate here. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't know anything about this. This is my first time hearing about it. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying he probably left the group for a big PR thing. But, I mean, I don't know how the fuck this is going to unfold. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, this
shocked.
was in 2019, so this
I'm
was
shocked.
this was a couple years ago. I mean, I don't know.
But you know how court cases could be. They could take years, bro. They could
Oh,
take
yeah.
fucking 5 to 10 years. They could take it a whole ass decade.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if it's serious like that. Like,
yeah,
they
something
got money.
that fucking
I mean,
crazy.
They got money. They could draw that shit out for years.
Yeah, dude, shit is fucking crazy. So
Against Lingua? What?
Lingua of all people, shit is nuts,
Her music makes a lot more sense now.
dude. Oh, of course.
Okay. So, a fact from all the accusations and allegations, Daughters. Who here has heard of Daughters?
I've heard of Daughters, and
I've heard of them
I
as
got
well.
that.
yeah,
Okay,
and Keenan
Keenan,
knows.
let us
Daughters, Daughters is actually really fucking good.
But they're insane. Like their music isn't like easy to listen to. For
No,
like, a casual
at all.
person.
It's like atmospheric.
Slow Dive?
No,
No.
no.
What are they?
It's like slow dive if you took too much ketamine.
Yeah, that's actually probably the best way to describe it. Like,
Terrible.
It's kind
Oh
of hard.
fuck daughters, bro.
Nah,
that makes me so
well,
sad.
That's why I
after hearing
said-
that, yeah, but you can't.
Yeah. Separate the artist from the music.
You have to. I mean,
when we're doing this
the
discussion.
reason they hate me is such a good song, and I mean, of course we don't back anything.
Yeah,
that-
we don't condone that shit, but
Yeah,
just
for sure.
objectively speaking, it's a good song.
I mean, the whole album, you won't get what you want.
yeah,
Is
dude.
that the one with like the little ghost face on
Yes.
It's like with the
Yeah.
skull on the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
a
gotta
great
get
album.
on that, but
So that actually brings up another good point that I guess we didn't really discuss. So can a guilty pleasure song be made a guilty pleasure song based on the band's history?
It can, yeah, 100%.
So I guess it'd be like, why I like Marilyn Manson? Well,
I was about
why?
to say
Like,
Marilyn Manson. I
you
was about to
know?
give out that example.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson, yes.
So I guess that's a good point. We didn't think about is the band's history
yeah.
can
so,
also play into the
if you
guilty
thi-
pleasureness
So
of it.
think about in an eggshell. It's if other people disapprove of it, but you like it.
Right.
That's all
Right.
it is. It could
Yeah.
be applied to any situation, any category, any genre, anything, any subject.
Right. Right.
If people disapprove of it, but you enjoy it, that's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we were thinking of the metric of it just sounding shitty or like just being generic, not that the fucking lead singer's raping people.
When I was making my list, I wasn't really thinking of, history and stuff. I was just thinking of more, my own past, nostalgia and, things that I have gone back to and realized, oh yeah, objectively this might not be good, but I still like it.
Right.
I definitely based all of my picks off of like a little more fun factor than serious stuff,
Yeah.
like allegations,
Yeah.
or artist past or anything like that.
For
So-
sure.
And I think I'm glad that everybody else did that as well.
All right, next one. Tone, our homie from Phoenix.
Oh, let's go, Tone.
Tone.
Let's go.
Thank you for your contribution, man. Appreciate it. His picks are Rihanna and Lady Gaga.
Well, Rihanna's a really
Ooh.
good one. Wow, is it though? Because she's extremely popular.
But it's probably
Anti-
in his.
Yeah,
But it's
perspective
probably
of him.
their
I know
perspective.
him. He's one of the biggest and most thoughtful rap fans, like hip hop fans I've ever met. Like he is a fan of lyricism and deep, thoughtful lyrics. You know what I mean?
Anti has been an album that I have on repeat since I was in high school, since when it first released. So I don't think it's a guilty pleasure pick. I think that's a really good. I think your homie has a really good taste in music if he likes Rihanna. Honestly,
Weren't you just saying you were listening to a bunch of Lady Gaga too?
Lady Gaga, yeah.
I'm familiar with Lady Gaga,
Me
and I think Lady Gaga is one of
Wait.
the most solid pop artists ever. But
Did he say Lady Gaga too?
yeah,
Oh, he said Rihanna and Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Sorry, I only paid attention to the Rihanna part. My bad.
all he heard is Rihanna, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah."
Yeah. Sorry, this is literally what happened. He just said Rihanna, and I was like, "What? Why Rihanna? Rihanna's fucking amazing."
man's
But Lady
tunnel
Gaga
vision.
too. Lady Gaga's fucking amazing as fuck too.
Facts.
Yeah, no,
But-
Lady Gaga is.
This man's like, why are you
dope as
bringing
hell.
up?
I know,
So-
Lady Gaga. What the fuck?
So 100%, like putting myself in his shoes. Yeah, it could be a guilty pleasure pick, especially when you're just all about like lyricism and like either like really hardcore rap, really underground rap, and then you play Lady Gaga or Rihanna for sure. People are gonna be looking at you like, "You listen to this? Like, what the fuck?" Boy's that?
It's ASXNCHXZ.
All right, what's his real name then?
Tony.
Tony. Hey, Tony.
Tony.
From Marcos, that's my favorite pick. Rihanna and Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I fuck with those picks, bro.
Yeah,
So hard.
for sure. All right, we're down to our last two. The second to last is going to be coming from Breck. Shout out to Breck, the creator
Shout
of
out.
our intro and outro song.
Thank you so much,
dude.
again.
Sounds amazing. Thank you. And just an overall great friend to me and Keenan and everybody at the podcast. He had a really left field one. His answer was Millie BM to the B plus WAP by Alton Vanderberg on SoundCloud. And I read that, I was like, what the fuck is this? So then I listened to it, and it's like a WAP mashup with that Millie B. It's we listened to it briefly right before the podcast started. Long story short, I could see why this is a this is a guilty pleasure mix. It's probably like
Describe it.
fucking hard hitting techno beats with fucking Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B spitting fucking pussy bars in your face at the same time. Like it gets pretty nutty.
It's Coochie Core, baby.
Coochie core.
Let's go.
It's very obscure, and I dig that. But yeah, you just need to listen to it for yourself to really understand this pick.
Millie,
Oh,
what?
man.
Millie Bob?
It's
Millie Bobby Brown.
yeah, it's kind of an earful. Let me Millie BM to the B
That's so hard.
plus a WAP.
Put that shit into our playlist, baby.
Yeah, and then the artist is Alton Vanderberg on SoundCloud.
Jesus
It's only on
Christ.
it's only on SoundCloud,
Breck.
as far as I know. But
Greg, you're insane, bro.
yeah,
Shout out, Breck.
that's definitely the wild card pick out of
Yeah,
all
that's
this.
that sounds like a wild card. But I haven't even heard the song yet, and that sounds like a wild card.
Facts. All right, and last but not least, Wyatt. our good friend Wyatt, Taillight Serenade. Please listen to them. Thank you for supporting. The final pick is going to be Pocket Full of Sunshine.
Oh, that's actually a really good pick.
Sunshine?
Pocket
Yeah,
Full
that's
of
a good song.
Sunshine.
That's a good song.
By,
Low key.
Like Lauren Benfield or something like that.
Low
or-
key, that's a really good song.
Wait, what song am I thinking of?
I got a pocket full of sunshine.
Yeah, that's a really good song.
Yeah. She's spitting those bars.
Bro, she low-key spitting, bro. She in the pocket and shit.
That's,
Like,
that's
she's
in like
cutting
a
it up.
handful of fucking movies. What are you talking about? That shit
Facts, bro. That was a movie staple in the soundtracks. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's where it should have stayed.
That-
That's why it's a guilty pleasure.
Oh, he's a
You're
hater.
talking about
No,
when
I'm
you
not.
fucking
No,
have
it
a
is a good
happy ass
song.
day, bruh. The sun shining out on a summer fucking
No,
day.
it is a good song.
You're gonna be
I'm
playing
just-
that fucking pocket full of sunshine, so you're gonna have a good ass fucking day. You're a hater.
Jesus.
It's a good ass fucking song right there.
I didn't
No,
think
how
you'd be
dare you.
writing so hard for Natasha Bedingfield,
Yeah,
bro.
but it is a good
Hey,
song. I'm
hey,
just
me
trying to say.
Pocket full of sunshine. There's no slander, bruh. No slander.
Fucking hate that song.
Fuck you.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
a fucking good song.
yeah. It's a pretty good song.
It's a pretty good song.
Again, it falls into.
I got
the,
a pocket full of sunshine.
How
Yeah.
does it go?
I'm not gonna repeat that.
Again, this just falls back into that realm of pop music that people just immediately write off. Which, again, I get it, but there's
That's
some
a classic,
There's
though.
some bangers in there, and
Yeah, that's a
this is
classic.
this is a classic.
Was she a one-hit wonder?
Yeah.
Could be.
Well, I don't know. I can't
No.
really
No.
speak.
She had
of
other
it.
songs.
I mean, honestly, if we're comparing it to a pocket full of sunshine, she's a one-hit wonder.
Oh.
All right, that'll conclude it for our Instagram comments and the podcast as a whole. Our very first topic-based discussion. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very fun time for us. It was very silly for us. Again, I want to try to implement this once a month. And honestly, if you guys can give us some recommendations on what topics you want to hear, that's just only going to add to the interaction between us and you guys. And I mean, overall, it can give us better ideas, much more general ideas. Again, these comments are posted on our Instagram at the Underground Treehouse Pod. Go ahead and give us a follow. This is where you can keep up on updates with, new episode drops, topics whenever they're posted. This is where you can answer to our questions. Our Instagram is our really only social media account, so it's gonna be our main hub. So,
For right now.
For right now, yeah. I'm sure we'll end up expanding in the future. So, again, Instagram, if you're not following us, Underground Treehouse Pod. If somehow you're not following us on Spotify, please give us a follow. We really appreciate it. I think that wraps it up. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, we out. Peace.
Bye. Bye.